There's another story that is not up on the Blaze that I want to talk to you about. Remember last week, a story we didn't even really pay attention to. We mentioned, I think, once. Do you remember last week, was it last week or the week before, LAX had the air traffic controllers had to shut everything down. They had to shut the LAX runways down because there was a glitch to the system, and it was blamed on a U-2 spy plane that it flew over and something shut down all of the air traffic controllers. Screens. Okay, first of all, think of that. We didn't even spend enough time on this, even just thinking this one through. Think this through. A U-2 spy plane, first of all, a U-2 spy plane? You mean the ones that are in museums? Do we still fly U-2 spy planes? I thought we had replaced all the U-2 spy planes back in the 80s or definitely the 90s. What is that? The hell's a U-2 spy plane doing up? So anyway, somebody took one out of the Smithsonian or off of the deck of the aircraft carrier that is, anchored there in the New York harbor and got it up, somehow or another got the engines to work again and flew that U-2 spy plane over the LAX airport. What does that old U-2 spy plane have in it that is shutting down the airport? But is it like, we can't fly these planes too close to the airport, otherwise everything just shuts down? How do you land a U-2 spy plane if it shuts everything down in an airport? Okay, but let's not concentrate on that. It shut everything down. We didn't even have the conversation that there's a military plane in our arsenal that just can shut down all of the airport. That they can do it quite easily, apparently, by mistake. And we didn't say, hey, could we get an answer from the Pentagon? And then when the Pentagon confirmed that there was no U-2 spy plane, when Edwards Air Force Base said, there's no U-2 spy planes here, when that story was proven to be untrue, none of us went back to it and said, hey, what the hell kind of plane was that flew over the airport and shut everything down? Now there's reports, because we've had them for the last couple of months, that the Russians are starting to push into our territory, something we haven't seen since the Cold War, that they're starting to push in deep to our territory. Oh, and by the way, there is something that is a non-nuclear EMP. Ours is now about a decade old. The Russians weren't far behind us in developing this technology. And what's great about it is we've developed it so we could put it in a plane and shut down and run an EMP without a nuclear blast, which would fry all of our electronics. But let's not pay any attention to that. Let's just go with the complete absurdity that a U-2 spy plane accidentally got too close to one of our airports, a major airport.